Okay, so take a moment to find your seat. It's underneath you somewhere. No, feel your seat would be better. So if you want to rock your pelvis a little or rock backwards and forwards a little, you can do. Just so there's a sense of contact really with whatever you're sitting on. And that could equally be a chair as a cushion on the floor or even a stool if you prefer. And if you can find a kind of vertical axis through the body, then it's not so much the spine as we can think of it just in front of the spine or the front line of the spine, if you like. So some days, if there's a pull in the back or a bit of discomfort, or even if you're practicing after having eaten, you may find that you lean a particular way. So you might want to just be mindful of that. And you can physically adjust, you can move around if you need to. But meditation tends to benefit from stillness for as long as we can comfortably maintain it. So feel free to adjust now. So there's the settling, stable base, and then that gentle poise of the torso, the upper body. It's not a fixed position, it's very much alive. And then the shoulder girdle, or the structure of the shoulders and arms, can rest. So if you think of the shoulder blades settling down the back and sides, and the arms dropping away. And so your hands can rest where they land, which might be in your lap or on your knees. Find a kind of ease of feeling in the throat. So you might feel the head kind of soften very slightly forwards and up, but don't place it there. Or there might be a relaxing in the throat to the point where the chin drops a little. Feeling of space in the mouth. The jaw can relax, and the face, the muscular mask of the face can relax. Soft or even closed eyes. They may well open during the practice, in which case it's a lowish gaze. So sense your body. You can almost feel your own presence in space. Your own energies. Perhaps notice the activity of mind as it looks at the body and as it computes what's said. And you may find the instructions are coloured with your own impressions, your own interpretations. You may even be comparing what I say with other instructions you've heard, or the last time we did this. But if you can let a lot of that or all of that kind of drop away or float away, if that's a better image, And just visit the body as it sits there afresh. Experience it newly, openly at this point in time. And let my words just be signposts to your own experience. The words aren't the experience. The responsibility to practice is your own. So that turning inwards, that looking or feeling, better word, that almost tasting your experience, I can lead you to or attempt to. But let it be very visceral and real within you. So the poise of the posture may give you a balanced stillness. And then your job is to relax within the stillness, or to use the stillness to help you relax. And relaxing isn't a thing to achieve, it's a process. It's a letting go. It's a constant, effortless vigilance, if you like, of tensions creeping in. There's a mindfulness, if you like. The first translation of mindfulness is to make contact or to bring to mind. So you're bringing into your attention the body. Or the sensations we call body. And then within this conglomeration of feelings, this kind of infinitely complex, finely ordered mechanism that houses and sustains life, this cellular structure, there's a sensation we would probably label breathing. So somewhere within you, there's a sensation of movement that we associate with breath. So you may feel it around the physical mechanism that breathes, the ribs, the lungs. You can feel your lungs, I don't know. You can feel movement. Maybe it's around the middle body or the diaphragm, or even below in the abdominal area as the diaphragm moves. Some of you may just feel the touch of air at the nostrils, or any combination of these sensations. And it's worth looking at the back body to breathe as well. There's a little more lung space towards the back than there is the front. So just scan around, or let the mind play around the body and feel the sensations that happen as you breathe. It may surprise you. And if you do it with a almost childlike wonder, as if you've never experienced these things before. So the way you make contact with breath is very direct. Don't colour it with expectation or with memory. Feel it right here at this point in time. And sooner or later you can settle on a kind of epicenter of breathing feeling, perhaps where the feeling is most prominent for you. If you're not sure, maybe look around the bottom ribs or the solar plexus or even the abdomen if you're very relaxed. And just rest your attention lightly in that kind of nexus of breathing sensation, kind of center of feeling there. And have a lightness of touch, but stay very mindful. Stay in contact, in other words, with those sensations. Now allow that sense of relaxing as you watch. So physically, that might be easy, or you may well have access to that now. So the area that you're watching, or the area where the breathing is, you can soften, you can quieten. But there's also a quality of watching that's flavored by the awareness. So the mind too, the attention too, can lighten up. So that which is watching watches in a very relaxed way. I always think of it as a kind of old man in a rocking chair on a veranda, just watching the world go by. There's that kind of freedom to watching the breath. There's no judgment there. It's not a policeman watching a crowd. It's just very easy, very relaxed. But it's got an eye open. And you may find as relaxation happens, or as it reveals itself, that the sensation or the location of sensation expands. So the feeling becomes more pervasive through the body as you breathe. And you want to watch or allow and watch that happen. And you stay on the rhythms of breathing, the kind of flow that creates the sensation. Crudely, the in and out of it, or the expansion and condension of it. It may even be subtler than that. There may be changes in vibration or even in size and shape of the sensation. Give it a jellyfish-like pulsing, or a light growing and diminishing a little. however you want to think of it or feel it, whatever your experience is. It's not static. Breath comes, breath goes. Now, as you watch and as you feel, can you allow yourself to, or put yourself right in the heart of where you're feeling, right in the center and middle of your experience, like a submarine sinking into the depths of experience. Put yourself right in the middle of it. Immerse yourself in it. Stay gently in the center and watch. Take a few deeper breaths when you're ready. And then just assert yourself a little in the physical body if you want to move a little, or flex your fingers, or wriggle your toes, or shift your weight. And then instinct will take you anywhere else, I think.